Dude, it's so funny how everyone is like locked in. They're listening to Obama. They're listening to Obama. I'm looking the exact opposite direction, locked in. If they didn't also have a lot of those funds go directly into legal campaigns, that is a major part of this equation. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the social media influencers' take on the DNC.
For the first time ever, the DNC has given credentials, usually reserved for traditional press, to social media personalities.
Well, I'm a content creator. I make videos on TikTok in Spanish for the Latino immigrant community here in the United States. I do my content in Spanish, but I talk about politics, social issues, and all that.
Carlos Eduardo Espina has more than 10 million followers on TikTok.
Damn.
In another DNC first, he's taking center stage as a speaker.
I think nowadays, left and right are getting their information on social media, so it's important.
Bro, how come he's on the floor? I'm not on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I never got my ass on the floor. They haven't given me floor access yet. You know what I'm saying? There's other people who are popping. Maybe I should have the Hotties for Harris party was popping. Yeah, dude, I was taking my hot ass over to my hotel room to fall asleep. It's because you're not lived up enough. No, I mean, we had one floor pass. We just need two because you're not wearing a suit. No, that doesn't matter. We need that floor access, baby. We need that. You're not Latino, DEI brother. DEI brother. Yeah, okay. Calm down, bro. He's this dude is popping. But you know what else is popping? The way I serve 3-minute ad breaks at the top of the hour. Okay, I bet you he wouldn't be able to do that. He would not be able to do that. For $6 or for free, though, you won't see the top of the hour ad break. It won't be a problem for you, okay? It won't be an issue for you. All you need to do is subscribe, baby, okay? For $6 or free, or you could get gifted a sub. You know what I'm saying? Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Hold on, I'm getting noties up the ass. Oh, hold on. Okay. K-Sheep, thank you for the 5 gifted. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. All right, I served it. Okay. What is this? These journalists versus creators squabbles I keep hearing around the DNC need to end. Both groups need to unite in around the true atrocity of this convention, which is that the United Center are only serving Pepsi products. Oh my God. He spoke to my soul with this one. He spoke to my soul with this one. Speaking truth to power. Get AOC to do this. Cat time. Okay. You got it.
Important to have people like us here so we can take that message directly to the audience who might.
You're going to watch the Women Dem Governor panel in an hour? No.
Might not see the convention on television or on traditional news.
Though the convention is its typical star-studded affair, the DNC this year is hoping to connect with voters beyond the reach of traditional media.
Look, I'm someone who absolutely loved Joe Biden, but I'm also a woman who is completely psyched for the idea of a Kamala Harris presidency.
This is influencer Lee McGowan.
So I started this project as a way to re-engage people with American politics because I think American politics is so exciting and so wonderful, and I know that we can make such a big difference.
Democrats are stepping up efforts to counter Donald Trump's social media machine and viral videos in what polls show could be an extremely close race between the two candidates.
Breaking gay news, we are here at the Democratic National Convention.
Josh Healthgott, an LGBTQ+ advocate, says he's grateful that Harris...
Bro, is this how I look like to the outside world when I'm doing my news commentary? Is this what it looks like, bro? I'm so cooked.
Harris's team sees the value of creators.
It's about time. Creators are like a huge messenger in the news economy today. We share stories with the public just like news anchors do, and in many ways, indisputably, we reach more people.
For the first time ever, more than 200 content creators have been given credentials, like press credentials, to attend and cover the Democratic National Convention.
I'm gonna be honest, I do breaking gay news every day when I flex my pits on the timeline. I don't have to say breaking gay news. I live it. You know what I mean? I'm breaking the gays every time I do that.
The move comes as Democrats continue to try and reach out to young voters. And while polling shows many 18 to 29-year-old voters are leaning in favor of the Democratic nominee, some are worried the enthusiasm behind...
What happened? Did it actually F? Like, what the f you talking about? There is no F. No F. It's fine. It's a Twitch F. Bro, what is happening? EU. Oh, this is what I was doing, bro. This is what I saw. Dude, it's so funny how everyone is like locked in. They're listening to Obama. They're listening to Obama. I'm looking the exact opposite direction, locked the in, doing the damn thing, okay? Doing the damn thing, just turned around. Everyone thinks you're insane. No, I think like if there's one group of people who know what the I'm doing there, it's literally the influencers. So they're aware of what I'm doing. I don't think the journalists fully understand what I'm doing unless they're my friends and they're like not oblivious to what I do. I don't have a solo room this time, but I'm in a different spot. I'm in a different spot this time, but but like it's a balcony. I'm in a wide open space directly in the middle of the convention hall, in the convention center. And I am, what is this?
Okay.
What the f is this? Why are you sending me random TikToks? An influencer caught you being demure at the creator lounge?
Cute welcome sign. This is our Lil box. Twitch streamer being very demure. We have a nice little mural. All the snacks. Seats next to the trad media boxes. This is very cool. View of the stage. Michelle Obama will be right there. Got my snack. I'll be working until prime time. Let's tour the creator penthouse at the DNC.
That's me, I'm
Cute
demure.
welcome sign. This is our Lil box. Twitch streamer being very...
That's me, I'm being demure. Very mindful, very demure. I'd imagine the influencers find it funny they didn't give you a room. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't care. I think it worked in my favor. Like, we're making the most of it. Obviously, we know how to roll with the punches. Give March's flowers. I thought you streaming IRL would look weird and awkward, but he does a really good job. Yeah, if it wasn't for March's camera work, it would be looking weird and awkward. Because obviously me holding the camera and also trying to handle everything else is like virtually impossible. The thing is like, the problem is like that breaks down anyway. And I also have to, when it breaks down in real time, fix it myself. So that breaks the seamless way in which we can cut content. That also breaks the seamless way in which we can cut content. That also, is weird to all the other people that are not aware of all of the other factors that go into it. Sometimes when I'm literally streaming and I have to stop when I'm doing an IRL stream, I have to stop and talk to March and be like, yo, can you move around so I can see like what the bit rate looks like? People around me are like, what the f is happening? Like, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? They don't know what that is. They don't know what's going on. Oh, my hair is so bad today. I just really let it rip every time. I need to fix this. Is there a way to record and stream in case the stream breaks? I don't know the tech. No. Anyway, you say that you can see what's going on in chat, but I really don't think you understand. What do you mean? Please, one round of Valo from the DNC. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Do you feel sick? You might have COVID. I don't feel sick. Why the f are you saying that? What the f? Bro, chatters, you really got to stop with this weird parasocial I swear to God, dude. I already blasted someone the other day when they were like, stop snorting. Stop snorting. I hate when you snort into the mic. It's like, shut the f up. Okay, let's get back to the influencer conversation. The influencer drama. Shit is heated. I didn't even know it was happening.
Kamala Harris may not actually guarantee turnout on Election Day. So Kalen Allen is joining us. He is one of those content creators at the DNC, and he's previously participated in social media strategy sessions with the Biden administration. You know, Kalen, it's always good to see you. I gotta admit, I'm a little jelly. I mean, you're living your best life. Last time we spoke to you about Beyonce. Now you're at the DNC, and it looked like one heck of a party last night. So creators are there, and they have those official badges, just like journalists. They have access that many sort of legacy media members are going to have, including VIP interviews and studio space. How are you seeing this play out? What are you seeing other content creators and influencers doing, and what do you make of this strategy?
You know, personally, I think that the strategy is absolutely brilliant. I have had a front row seat to watching these creators actually activate.
There's something so funny about this because like whenever they ask me about this stuff, and they do quite frequently, a bunch of the interviews that I did before the DNC, people have asked me about it since like the Aiden Ross Twitch streaming thing. I always say the same thing. Okay. I always say the same thing. I don't think it's that gonna push the needle. Okay. I don't care about like politicians collaborating with influencers. I care about their policies. And I think Americans care about their policies, and that they should communicate their policies better. Now, if they do that while they're communicating with an influencer, that's great. But like overall, people should vote for something, not against the other party. It's not team sports. It's about improving people's lives, improving people's material conditions. So, you know, that's what I stick to every time. Obviously, it's a little self-serving for me to turn around and be like, yeah, it's great. They should always do influencer beats. Like, they should really talk to these influencer beats. It's like, they should really talk to these influencers. Like, yeah, no, we have big audiences. We obviously have very passionate fan bases. We can maybe change their minds as well. But like, I can't speak for other content creators, but I can speak for myself. I'm not going to like push people in one direction if I don't personally believe in it. Okay? That's it.
And mobilize in ways that I've never seen us been able to have access before. I mean, they are absolutely working. And I think what is great about this is that we are meeting young voters where they are. But I think it even also expands.
That's also part of the reason why. That's also part of the reason why I don't like wearing like a Harris Waltz hat. You know what I mean? Like, or a Brad sticker. You know what I mean?
It's far past young voters, but also the parents of these voters. And I think that is absolutely amazing.
And you know, clearly it's not just the use of, you know, I was thinking about the use of influencers and content creators like you. And one of the things that you have is this incredible reach, and you don't cost very much. You know what I mean? You make the content that would probably cost millions of dollars.
Bro, you wear Trump hats all the time. Just say it's ironic. It's different. The reason why it's different is because I'm here. I'm at the DNC, and I'm literally like here as a welcomed guest of the DNC. So if I'm like in that looks like an endorsement. Obviously, when I wear the Trump hat, that's not an endorsement. You know what I mean? Like, even if I was at the RNC as a welcome guest at the RNC, that's not and I wore a Trump hat, that would still not be considered an endorsement. Okay, there is obviously a difference between like me wearing a Trump hat, which is obviously ironic. Everybody knows I'm playing a character, versus like me wearing a Harris Waltz hat, in my opinion.
For the.
Are you endorsing Kamala by proxy? Yeah, I'm endorsing Kamala by proxy in the same way that Jake Tapper is endorsing Kamala Harris by proxy by being here. Okay, or Mehdi Hasan is endorsing Kamala Harris by proxy by being here, or Ryan Grimm is endorsing Kamala Harris by proxy by being here. People ask me all the time, do you endorse Kamala Harris on the Harris Waltz ticket? And I always tell them the same thing. Wait and see. I'm waiting and I'm seeing. There's a lot more that I need to see in terms of like what they're communicating to the public and what they are genuinely interested in doing. Okay? I don't want Donald Trump to win. That is obvious. I mean, I don't have a issue stating that reality. I think Donald Trump is a menace and awful. I think most Republicans in general are menaces and awful. Yeah, it's like Charlie Kirk is endorsing Kamala Harris by being here.
Party to make. I'm wondering though if the content has content. If you get what my drift is the content, you know, here's what they're eating at the DNC. Oh my God, I just saw Lil Jon. Or are content creators talking about the issues that are important to younger voters?
I think this is so funny because it's like my entire existence here, and I think that's what like the DNC might have been thinking of, is like is a direct counter to this narrative. You know what I mean? Like, it's a direct counter to this narrative that this question is presenting. It is a slanted question with a narrative hidden in it. Okay, there's an underlying premise here.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because one thing that I want to make sure that I emphasize is that there are a wide range of content creators, and everyone was brought here for a purpose. And what I've seen is that the content creators that were selected are people that actually have platforms that they have actually structured around, like policy and different political activations and conversations. So I think there's a lot of intention and purpose behind there. And of course, you have some people that are here just for the experience, but for the majority, these are people that actually talk about these topics on a day-to-day basis.
And what is your take on how the Harris campaign has been doing? You know, for a while there was kind of a suggestion that, you know, Harris was kind of, that this was a sugar high and Harris isn't really talking about policy at all. Are you seeing the campaign bring up issues that are important to young people? And what are some of those issues?
Oh, absolutely. I think when it comes to the actual policy, what is great about especially how they have incorporated content creators is that we have all been provided with a lot of messaging. We have been provided with a lot of the facts and details that comes with the campaign so that we can be the catalyst for that information. You know what I mean? And I know last time that I was there, we discussed about how the campaign was trying to figure it out because it was so last minute that they were thrown into it. And I think what they've been doing is really doing trial and error and figuring out what.
You can see me behind Chris Wallace on the CNN broadcast. Yo. We gotta look at that. Holy shut up. Wait. I'm gonna go to fucking working. Let me finish this influencer bit and then we'll get to Israel, okay?
What works, but I think what is great, especially with their social media presence, is that they are able to actively be on the topic as it happens and that you don't have to wait to get the information later on.
So tomorrow you're actually going to be participating in a live roundtable discussion. It's called The Youth Vote. Are we losing the next generation? And it's for the Congressional Black Caucus and a Rolling Sea Action Fund. Can you tell us a little bit about this panel and what you hope to be discussing?
Yes, absolutely. So there will be multiple panels, and I will be sitting on that one that you just mentioned. But what we will really be discussing, and I think my angle is that my thing is that I am all about teaching young voters to not rely on media to help them decide what they should do, and giving the resources of being able to do their own research and not letting media dictate how they should move. Because I do think that social media oftentimes can create a hive mentality, and I don't think that that is conducive to this election because we don't have a lot of time. So it's important to be able to do your own research and make your own informed decision.
Yeah, that's really smart, Kaylin. Kaylin Allen, thank you very much. Have fun.
Okay. All right, let's talk about Israel Palestine. Oh, fuck. God, I'm such a serious broadcaster. Did you sign an NDA not to mention any citing of Taylor Swift, the true kingmaker of this election? Dude, you're crazy if you think that Taylor Swift is out here fucking, you know, putting her political and social capital on the line to, like, no, she's gonna do the classic, like, fucking 1 month out from the election. You guys should go out and vote and protect abortion, and then that's it, okay? The burps give you +3 viewers? Hell yeah. Okay, so